Good morning. You got your mittens? You're getting really good at getting your thumb in there. You're getting to be quite the pro. Oh, we're so close. We can do it. We can do it. You got it. Good job.
Got it.
You got it. Look at this. Look at the beautiful window. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm sure you've seen it before in our little house vlog stuff. Like, it's just sort of there, you know? We've thought about taking out this entire wall and just leaving like a support pillar in there, because I think the wall is actually there for like structural support. But we've decided instead we are going to pull a Joanna Gaines and shiplap it. We're gonna shiplap this side, and then I think what's even more fun is on this side, we are going to put in like little wood slats, kind of like that one, except less not pretty. We're gonna put wood slats all the way up. And then we're gonna have ideally probably 3, maybe 2 shelves in there, and then we'll have our plants and all of our beautiful things, and it's gonna be super, super cool. That's where I come in. We're going to start. This microwave is, listen. Yeah, we're gonna start that today. I'm hoping to get the baseboards off of this wall and get some verticals up. Everything always takes longer than you think, and I only have a couple hours. But we'll see how far we can get today on eliminating this beautiful window to nowhere.
Good morning, YouTube world.
I said good morning to YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I talked about the wall, and I talked about Lily. Not really.
Huh.
Lily said good morning. I wish I could.
Huh, well, thank you. So Andrew's getting ready to make some breakfast.
So apparently I got roped into making breakfast, and this is difficult because I'm a man, and I kind of know how to cook, but...
You can cook pancakes. You cook pancakes more often than I do.
I make pancakes out of Bisquick. Bisquick is like milk and eggs.
Which is
and
what
Bisquick.
that is.
This is not Bisquick though.
It's
I have to like find
milk.
the ingredients. I have to try to read these
It's
little
right here.
markings.
It's batter, oil, milk, and eggs.
You know, they only do the oil and butter and stuff to make people feel like they're cooking. I read that once, I'm sure it's true. Because all you need is just water and batter. They can do that easily, but... Okay, yeah, so blueberry waffles, blueberry pancakes. Waffles, there's no way I'm doing waffles, because then you have to clean the waffle maker, and that is basically purgatory. Not doing that. But, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Go what?
Peanut shopping.
We could go plant shopping. I feel like my measurements are going to be, like, precise. This is literally, I think this is only 3 cups in this whole thing.
I think so. I think it said about 3 batches.
Yeah, I think that is.
Ooh, it smells like blueberries.
It smells really good.
Pancakes are super chill, so like if it's too thick, add some more milk.
Exactly. I might be making breakfast, but I'm still making her work. Okay. Wait, that's not milk.
It is milk.
We got regular milk.
Why would we use regular milk?
Because we're eating pancakes. We're not eating healthy. Okay, so we got 3 cups of that. This is really hard. Half a cup of milk, so that's 1.5.
It's just too much for your brain.
It's a lot for my brain. Now, is this actually avocado oil? Avocado and blueberry. Why not, man? I feel like there's little chunks of something in here by intention.
You know, these would probably be blueberries.
Not those. Like little cookie-looking chunks, like in a milkshake last night.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I was totally trying to stir all of the chocolate chips out of the chocolate one. And literally, it was driving me nuts. It took me like a good 2 or 3 minutes. And then I was like, oh,
Well, I'm glad you
those
could.
are chocolate chips.
Something that's going to be stirred out.
Maybe.
I think it's oatmeal. Like, look at that.
Eat it.
I think it's oatmeal.
Okay.
It's really good. I want to build the slats in there, like I said, put up the 1 slats or whatever, so we can do the shiplap on that side eventually.
Yeah.
But then right now, do the stuff on this side, so the batch done and ready to
Okay.
film.
And then just do like the fireplace and stuff later.
Yeah, hopefully when I'm off for the 11 days.
Okay.
Do it during that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because we need to do some research on that, like how we're going to do stuff. Okay, so this is super disappointing. See how that's like not gonna hold together? I don't think I can do the flip without just... Let's see what happens. Here we go.
Okay, back up a little bit so I can.
We're gonna flip it, Lily.
Ready? Watch.
Boom!
Whoa!
Cracked it a little bit. I think I made it a little too thick, but We got it. It smells really
Yay.
good.
It smells so good. Lily wanted to show you. Roll on Ruggy. Roll on Ruggy. Whoa.
Where'd Daddy go?
Good job.
Where's Daddy go?
Where'd Daddy go?
There's fried eggs. Then there's scrambled eggs.
We'll have a scrambled pancake.
I tried to flip it again and it didn't know.
They're
still good though. It's actually like really. You wouldn't even have to put syrup on these. Here, try it.
Are you trying to destroy our... Your tripod's falling over.
Really?
What are you doing? Is it so good?
You need some syrup on that sucker? It is good.
He always is like, no, I don't like pancakes. And then after we put some syrup on it and make him eat a couple bites, he's like, this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Do you want some syrup on it? Yeah. You want?
Like the oatmeal in there.
Is it good? Does it give a nice texture? I better try some.
It's very good. Somebody wants some syrup.
Oh, are you getting the syrup? Go put it on the table.
Put on the table.
Thank you. This is really, really good. And I flipped the pancake.
Oh!
Oh,
I thought I was
yeah.
gonna lose that one. I got it.
Very nice. It's one of those dad skills he's been practicing ever since we got married.
I made a lot of messes on the oven.
Uh-huh. It took him like the first 2 years of our marriage to be able to do it.
I made pancakes like every week.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad I suck. Pretty good stuff. Good job.
It's hot.
That's a flipper. Spatula.
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 Scoop one, two.
Scoop it.
I'm gonna scoop it.
I think that one's almost done, Lee. Okay. Yeah. This is what I tried to do last time, and I failed. There we go.
Ready?
There we go.
No.
Oh!
Whoa.
That one's a little one.
Oh, it's so scary.
It's okay, Lee. Now you can look. Now you can pat it. Pat the pancake.
Pocket cake.
You gotta shift the
Next
attention.
pocket cake.
Gotta distract.
The pocket cake.
Pat it. Pat it with the thing. Pat the
Loves
pancake.
patting
There
the
you go.
pancake.
Good
Good
job.
job.
Say cook pancake.
Cook pancake.
Cook.
Oh, I done pancakes.
Almost. Now let it cook a little bit on this side because Dad makes them as thick as a regular cake.
He does pretty good.
He's got this.
Up in there.
Yeah, I know. They're basically blueberry muffins, and it's amazing.
Made it super, super thick, and all the blueberries settle to the bottom, so like they're all in the last pancake. It's delicious. Okay, check this out. All the blueberries
Wow.
in the last pancake.
Huh.
They all settled. I should have like dispersed them, but I didn't.
Wow,
notice.
that's so thick. That's like thicker than my finger.
It's a muffin. Lily, where's the bacon? You gotta grab the
Can you go get the bacon?
Put in the freezer.
Go get it. You can
Do it.
Hold really hard. There you go.
There you go.
This is bacon.
There it is.
That's his favorite job every morning. While I'm cooking breakfast, I have him go get the bacon. He loves it. Go give it to Daddy.
This is bacon.
Thank you, Lily. We have very bacony eggs with some Tony Satris and pancakes that are actually muffins. Do I need to grab
You
that,
want
Lily?
some?
Well, Dada, go play Dada.
Okay, so breakfast is done, and I'm going to be a good husband and leave everything for her to clean up. There's basically nothing to clean up, but I gotta go to Home Depot and get some boards. Okay, so that's a mission success. We went in and got some wood. These, just the super basic little 1x2s, nothing fancy. I went ahead and tried a couple different stains on here. Liz did not like this one because it has too much like an orangey feel. And at first I was disagreeing. I liked the darker color because this one does so little. But as usual, she convinced me that she's probably right, because once we do this across the whole thing and we get it up on the wall, it'll probably be a lot more dramatic, and this would just be too much. So anyway, I got that stain. We'll see how that looks when we do an entire piece after we sand everything down and make it look a lot cleaner. And all that went well, so we'll go home and see what we can do. Okay, first thing we gotta do is get the trim off. with this fancy schmancy. We'll see how this goes. This is kind of a low dollar trim. It's kind of like almost like a particle board type of thing. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't just fall apart when I try to take it off. It's gonna be a wonderful shot of my butt. This is so weird, babe. Doing a remodel on our house. You know how many other people's houses I've worked on? The idea of actually working on ours is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, what? Only rich people do remodels on their house, babe. What are we doing? This is cool. Morning, Lily. You look terrible. How are you? Look like you just woke up, little guy. So they make stud finders, but I've never really had much luck with them. I don't really like them. Here's the electrician way to find a stud. Pretty much guarantee you that there's a stud right here. Try with my left hand. Pretty sure there's a stud on one or the other side of this thing. Screwdriver in there. See if we can get electrocuted. There's our stud. It doesn't go in. Whereas if I do the same thing on this side, oh, see, it goes right in. That's how you find a stud when you're an electrician. It should be pretty much right next to the outlet. That's kind of cool. Feels like a lightsaber or something. And then this is magnetic, so as I go along, I should be able to, oh, there's one right there. I can feel it kind of grabs. The magnet will grab the screws that are underneath in the sheetrock. So that screw is actually a little bit further to the left of my line, which there's nothing that says it's right on center, but I know I'm at least close with that. Are you coloring on the walls? He thinks it's okay because Daddy was doing it. He is slightly terrified of when I run my drill and it does the banging sound, but he's a good helper nonetheless. He loves my tools. All kinds of fun things for little guys. That's a wrench.
That's a wrench.
That's a wrench.
That's a wrench.
Kind of feels like a prison. So yeah, we got those bars up. Those are the ones that we were worried about doing right now because those are going to allow us to come to the other side and then put in all of our slats going this way, which I won't be able to get to today, but here in the near future, hopefully we'll be able to turn this prison into a super cool looking shelf thing. Good morning. It is Sunday now. We've got about 2 hours before I got to get ready and get my butt out the door to go to church. So I was going to see how many of these slats I can get cut now. We got to get them all cut. And then I'm thinking maybe while I'm gone today, Liz can sand them and then we can stain them. And the sooner we get that done, the sooner we can get them up because dude, okay, so for you, it's been a matter of seconds, but for me, we had this up all night. And I tell you, look, I do not like the look of having this Home Depot disaster in our living room. It's very just unattractive. Like, I don't like messes. This is getting better. Like, the kids' stuff is all over the place, but it's just kids' stuff. It's books and toys, and we'll clean that up in a bit. Messes mess me up, okay? And this is bad. So as soon as we possibly can, we want to get that side done and then get this thing shiplapped because it's like a Home Depot prison in our living room. It's not okay. But anyway, we'll see how far we can get this morning. So we put these up just to see how it looks, and I'm pretty excited because I think this thing is going to be absolutely gorgeous when we get it all the way up and we get it all stained and sanded. This is just temporary to see how it looks, but I'm seriously a fan of... You okay? We good? seriously a fan of where this is going. So I think it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. We'll get that in, get our shelves in there, and get plants everywhere. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so now it is midday, and the wife is awake and not in a road, and it's also snowing. Check this out.
Show them the snow.
Let it snow, let it snow.
William thought it was pretty cool because the trampoline had, like, you can see all the white on the trampoline.
Oh yeah.
And it's very powdery snow, so the wind was just like blowing it around, and he was like, ooh.
But anyway, this is what we're doing once again. We're gonna tear it off the wall, get that one done, try to get those all sanded up, and do some staining. Probably get them all stained today. I don't know how long it'll take for the stain to dry, and we may have to do it a couple times. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's what we're doing, and then at that point, it'll be a matter of gluing. But at the moment, let's get these torn down.
I'm just having some apple cider before I go.
Focus is stellar.
Okay, so I still have the time lapse going over there, but I just have to show you. So over here is where I sanded, and over here is where I hadn't. Look at the difference. Like, you can see in even just like the grain of it, and then it's just like so soft and pretty. But like, look at how much it brightens up. Like, I was hoping this was what was gonna happen. This is the first piece of wood. I have all of that, and that's all I've done. Half is one piece of wood. But I am just so pleased because look at how soft and bright, and then just like how dull. So I'm gonna like turn off the sound so I don't like blow out your ears. But I just want to show you like the difference. It just brightens it up so much. I'm so happy.
So it's kind of pretty, but we are definitely worried that it's too, what?
Well, you can't really see it in here. We'll have to take it in. But yeah, it's
Everything's
kind of turning
yellow.
it a little more yellow, which we don't really like because after sanding it and making it bright, it almost feels like it's just turning it back to the color it was.
It definitely pulls out the difference in the wood, which is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely highlights that.
So flip it over so we can see like what it was before, basically.
That's super pink.
Okay. Yeah, that's super pink because it wasn't sanded.
It's definitely yellower, warmer.
Yeah.
Let's turn this light off, get a better idea.
I think I can already tell I don't really like the yellow.
Yeah.
I basically want it to be that color. Which it was getting pretty close to being that color when he had sanded it, so.
Just make it look like the blanket ladder. Let's just really go nuts.
Make it super dark. I don't really think that would look good. It would be too much of like a dark hole on your wall. Like, I want to do the shelves, like the 3 shelves. I want to do those the color of the blanket ladder because there's only going to be 3 pieces and it'll be a nice contrasted texture.
Yeah, that probably work. I want to set one of the ones that's not sanded up here to see what it looks like.
Yeah, go grab one of those, see what we think of that. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I sanded, but we didn't stain, right?
I think this is neither.
Oh.
It just happens to be a pretty white piece. I can go grab one of the ones that you did.
Oh, wow. Now you can really see the difference.
Wow. Yeah, that's like orange.
So orange.
Yeah.
Which on the camera, it almost looks good.
Does it?
Just because it's a camera. Here, let's turn the light on. Just these are so pink and these are so yellowy orange, especially over here when you get to the more red part of the wood. Oh.
Does it like?
Oh, that's so pretty. I was literally just saying, this one's too pink and this one's too yellow. I wish there was one right in between. And this one's not sanded at all, right?
Yeah, this is another neutral, just natural, these two.
Oh, I'm amazed by how much prettier that one is.
Wow.
Do you like it too?
I like it better than this.
But I think that's definitely good. And I mean, it's going to be on the wall. There's going to be stuff in front of it. So it's not like the table where you have to have several coats of shellac on the table and stuff to keep it from getting beat up. Like it's the wall. It's not going to get beat up.
I've just never even like had the thought enter my mind of not staining.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you can, great, without it being like the wood's exposed to whatever.
I had just finished sanding that one. Now I have to sand it again.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Let it dry first.
Yeah. I'll put it like at the bottom of my pile.
Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Not sure how others have done it, or if others have done it. I'm sure they have. But anyway, plan is I'm going to turn this on. We get that on, and then you use this as a reference. So what we'll do is reference that over here. Now that we've got that figured out, take that up. The reason I'm doing this is because some of these boards are just kind of ever so slightly bowed a little bit, and I want to use the laser to make sure it's true that as I put them in, each one is perfectly straight. So we'll see how this works. I'm not sure how exactly this is going to work, but we want to try to just put some liquid nails on the back, some construction adhesive to the back of it, and then secure it to these, and that way we don't have screws and stuff in our boards, and this stuff should be plenty strong to hold this, which really shouldn't even be holding any weight. The shelves are going to be secured a little differently. So I'm a little gun shy because I don't know what I'm doing, but who knows what they were doing anyway. So let's see what happens. So this is when I wish I had more than 2 clamps. It seems to be adhering nicely. It's good and tight, and yeah. It seems like each of these that I don't actually have a clamp on is still right where it needs to be. I just would like to clamp every one of them. Maybe I can find something. I could buy more clamps, but I don't want to run and buy more clamps. So all in all, though, I'm pretty happy with round 1. Improvise. It's Nipex and straps. Got our clamp, and then we've got Nipex number 1, Nipex 2, and Nipex 3. It's kind of cool looking, actually. You get all the Nipex down there. But anyway, that seems to be working pretty well. Okay, so as it turns out, this is a very, very slow process because as we do it, we want to give the glue enough time to fully adhere and dry, and that way the boards don't want to pop off or anything, because these are just they're like the inexpensive $138 boards from Home Depot, so like they're not all perfectly true, and so as we go, we're kind of forming them. I think I already said that, but we're kind of forming them, making sure they're all straight and stuff. So we gotta let the glue dry. And that being said, it's gonna be a bit of a long process, but it's kind of fun. You know, you put one up and then you read for 15 minutes or whatever, and then check and make sure it's all good, and then keep going. And that's what we'll end up doing. So it'll probably be over the next couple days that we finish this. Should I end the vlog here?
Sure. Okay. I need to start editing it as soon as we put Drew to bed. So.
Okay. So it'll probably take a couple days. So we're gonna end here, and then we will definitely let you know what it looks like when it is all done. But as of now, we've got 3 in. So anyway, thanks for watching.